My name is Olivia and this is the Core Escape Room. Throughout today's episode, we will give you 5 clues that will guide you to discovering the escape room answer. The escape room answer will be disclosed near the end of the episode. Good luck.
Here's your first clue. It's a delicious summer snack.
Good afternoon and welcome back to a brand new episode of The Core. My name is Tristan and today is May 20th, 2025. Let's start the show today with a good look at the upcoming weather with our student meteorologists Hayden and Lorenzo.
Hello Yorktown, I'm your student meteorologist Lorenzo, and this is the midday weather report for May 19th, 2025. It's right around 1 o'clock, and as you can see from the parking lot behind me, we are currently experiencing blue and sunny skies. The current temperature is 65 degrees, and it appears to be a perfect day to go outside and play with your friends. Today and leading into early morning, you can expect to see clear skies and mild winds. As always, have yourself a wonderful day, and now let's take it back to the studio.
Thanks for the update, Lorenzo. Now let's try to put a smile on your faces with the joke of the day.
Hi, my name is Ella, and here are some jokes to remember the next time you're in a situation to tell some jokes.
Why was the cafeteria clock behind the first day? It kept going back 4 seconds.
Can a kangaroo jump higher than a house? Yes, houses can't jump.
Join us again for some jokes tomorrow, and until then, let's take it back to the studio.
Thanks, kids. Now let's take a look at today's survey results.
Hello everybody, my name is Mackenzie and I'm here to deliver the data we collected from today's survey. Today's survey question was on what people are most looking forward to over the summer. Students were able to select one of the following: warmer weather, the end of school, starting camp and sports, longer days with more sunlight, and hanging out with friends. 145 students responded. Let's look at the results. In first place, with 48.3% of the votes were the end of school. In second place, 29% was hanging out with friends. In third place, 13.8% of the vote was starting sports and camps. Rounding out the survey were longer days with more sunlight and warmer weather. That's all the data we have to share with you today. Be on the lookout for our next survey in your teacher's Google Classroom page. Now, let's take it back to the studio.
Thanks, kids. Now, let's go to Olivia F. and Olivia M. with today's True or False.
Hello, my name is Olivia and today's true or false topic is food. Let's see who can figure out which statements are true or false.
True or false? The world's most popular condiment is ketchup. That's true. True or false? The average person eats about 35 pounds of chocolate per year. False. They actually eat 10 to 12 pounds per year. True or false? The popsicle was invented by an 11-year-old. That's true.
Thanks for watching today's true or false. Now let's take it back to you in the studio.
Here's your second clue. It's a great refreshment.
Thanks, guys. Now for all the word lovers out there, we present to you the word of the day.
Hi, my name is Adam and welcome to the segment dedicated to improving your vocabulary, the word of the day. Today's word is abduct. Abduct is a verb. Abduct can be defined as to kidnap, carry off by force. Seize and snatch are synonyms for abduct. In a sentence, abduct can be used like this: the police are investigating a recent abduction where a person got taken from their house. Abduct. Can you use it today?
Well, at Strang Middle School and out in the community, we strive to be safe, responsible, and respectful. In the spirit of this, we want to explore the following. A student is being bullied by their social media posts. Let's see what some students at MESMS had to say.
If a kid is getting negative comments on their social media posts, what I would do is try and write as many positive comments as I can in their section so I could help them gain a little bit more confidence.
I would try to cheer them up a little bit, like write some nice comments in their comment section.
What I would do, I would just talk to the kid and tell them not to worry about the haters and just be good.
If I was in this situation, I would go tell a teacher or trusted adult so then they could help me or my friend.
I would probably tell an adult and tell that person to turn off their comments or block that person.
I would help them by telling the people to stop and by maybe reporting them.
I would first tell them to block the number that did it, and then I would tell them to tell an adult what happened if they know who it was.
If a kid was getting negative comments, I would comment something encouraging.
Thanks, kids. Now, let's get to know one of the students at MESMS.
Hi, I'm Oliver and I'm on Team E. One thing I enjoy about being a student at MESMS is having more responsibility and freedom compared to the elementary school. Some of my favorite hobbies outside of school are soccer and futsal. My favorite subjects in school are gym and social studies because I like being active and learning about geography. 3 words to best describe me would be athletic, stubborn, and persistent. Something I want to do when I grow up is become an engineer or an architect. That's all about me. Now let's take it back to the studio.
Here's your third clue. It changes form when it's in the sun.
Thanks, kids. Now, from the creative minds of Mackenzie and Henry, it's today's stop-motion short titled Star Wars Adventure.
Great job, kids. Now let's go to Joseph with Today in History.
Hello, my name is Joseph, and today I'm going to share some facts and events that took place throughout recorded history on the date May 19th. On this date in the year 1828, President Adams signs the Tariff of 1828 into law to protect wool manufacturers in the U.S.
President Lincoln proposes equal treatment of soldiers. A tariff is essentially a tax imposed by a government on imported goods. A tariff is essentially a tax imposed by a government on imported goods.
Thanks, kids. Now let's go to Karina with the lesson of the day.
Good afternoon. My name is Karina, and today's lesson is from Social Studies class. Today in Social Studies class, we learned about guilds. The services that guilds provided were a support network, a training system, and higher wages. That's all from today's lesson. Now let's take it back to the studio.
Now let's go to today's Core Extra.
Hello. Today we are asking 2 different students 5 different questions. Let's see how much these 2 students have in common. Well done or rare?
Rare.
Playing outside or drawing?
Playing outside.
Video games or hanging out with friends?
Hanging out with friends.
Basketball or soccer?
Basketball.
Documentaries or Disney?
Disney.
Well done or rare?
Rare.
Drawing or playing outside?
Playing outside.
Basketball or soccer?
Basketball.
Video games or hanging out with friends?
Hanging out with friends.
Documentaries or Disney?
Documentaries.
Clue 4. It comes in several different flavors.
Hi, my name is Lorenzo, and today I'll be giving you your 60-second sports report. Tonight, the New York Knicks are set to face the Indiana Pacers in a 7-game series in the Eastern Conference Finals. This game will be hosted at Madison Square Garden. For my first prediction, I predict Jalen Brunson to have 33 points and hit the game-winning shot. For my second prediction, I predict Tyrese Halliburton will have 23 points and get shut down by this Knicks defense. For my third prediction, I predict Josh Hart will have a triple-double with 11 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists. For my fourth prediction, I predict Pascal Siakam will have 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks. For my fifth and final prediction, I predict the Knicks will come back in the fourth quarter and win 117 to 114. That's it for your 60-second sports report. See you at the game.
my name is Mackenzie, and we are going to be getting 5 words and putting them in reverse. Let's see if you can figure them out. House. 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 Sweatshirt. Hastig. 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 Pizza. Hermas. 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 Summer. Nuevo. 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 Balloon. Hopsky. 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 Beach ball. Those are all our words in reverse. Now let's take it back to the studio.
Here's your final clue. You can get it in a shop or take it home.
Hi, my name is Hassani and this is 20 questions. Like the game, a student will get 20 chances to guess the answer. Remember, students are only allowed to ask yes or no questions as they work toward the answer, which today is Shaquille O'Neal. Let's get started.
Is it a person?
Yes, it is a person.
Do they play a sport?
Yes, they do play sport.
Did this person play basketball?
Yes, he used to play basketball.
Does this person play for the Lakers?
Yes, he played for the Lakers.
Was this person tall?
Yes, he's tall.
Is this person Shaquille O'Neal?
Yes, it is Shaquille O'Neal.
Congratulations, Luke. You guessed it in 6 questions. Now let's take it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, kids. The NBA Finals will begin soon. We were wondering, who do you think will win the championship? Let's see what the kids in the hall had to say.
Hello, my name is Nico, and I think that the Knicks are going to win the NBA Finals because I think that they're the best team in the league, and Jalen Brunson carries them.
I think the Knicks are going to win the NBA Finals because I'm a Knicks fan, and Jalen Brunson was voted the most clutch player of the year, so he's going to be clutch in the fourth quarter.
I think the Knicks because I've been a fan of the Knicks for a while, and Jalen Brunson's my king, Kat's my zesty queen, and yeah.
Knicks, because Jalen Brunson, give me 3.
I have the New York Knicks winning the NBA Finals because they may have traded like a little bit of good players, but we still got better players in return. We can win the NBA Finals because we have like teammates that played college with each other, and like they're insane.
I think the Knicks are going to win the NBA Finals because they have Jalen Brunson, the king of the NBA, and we all know he's going to hit the 3, okay?
I think the Knicks are going to win the NBA Finals because Knicks are 4.
I think the Pacers are going to win the NBA Finals because they have a really good defense and they beat the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference 4-1.
I think the OKC Thunder are going to win the NBA Finals because they have a really good offense and SGA is really good.
The time has come to reveal today's escape room answer. If you guessed ice cream, you're correct.
We want to thank everyone who contributed in today's show. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next episode. Until then, stay safe, responsible, and respectful. Have a great day.